Right in time, right in time. This baby is loud. See, I was in theater mode, watching movies and all that good stuff, mind bending stuff, and man, extremely powerful. Let me blow this down a little bit more. I am your counselor, Mr. Saylee. This is the Safe Space Saylee Show. 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 Freedom, warmth, and clarity. Guys, that's the freedom to be you. The warmth of non-judgment and the clarity to know exactly what you need. I was just talking with one of my boys. I know I'm here for the rare individuals. Shout out to the Mason on that part. He's come on the show before, come on these different segments. I appreciate everyone, but I want to let individuals know as I write it down now. The time is up, and it's not about how long I come on or how long I stay on. It's not about that anymore. It's about the information. So I'm not saying, I got to be on for 1 hour. I got to come on for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. No. When I feel the time is up, then the time is then the time is up, whether somebody likes it or not. Now, of course, guys, I always have a question. Talking with one of my homegirls too. I think she was in a relationship maybe 20 years and it ended, and I wanna reiterate this again, guys. If there's certain things you're not happy with, get out of it. I don't care if it's a relationship, if it's a city, a country, or even it's a eating choice. Get out of it. You don't have to do things just because you see others do it. Where they say monkey see, monkey do. Don't be a monkey. Hey man, for real. But I appreciate everyone from this time and any other time you hear my voice and whatever other content that you hear me on, whether if I'm on somebody's podcast or I'm on somebody's show, whatever. I appreciate you there. I appreciate all the girls who used to tell me you need to start a meditation audio or whatever they were saying. You need to start a meditation, just something that just like a meditation, not even a show, but just like a meditation, not even a company, but just what I'm trying to think of the exact words. Or just maybe you just need to do something online with meditation. I mean, that's fine and that's cool. I appreciate all those girls too, all those times that I've had to stand up in front of class and they might not even have cared about what I was saying, but just because the calmness and the peace and the joy was reverberating from my voice, they felt good, and that's a great situation. So I want to get right into this because I don't even know how long that I'm gonna be on. It really doesn't even matter. I've seen some people on videos, sometimes they're powerful, and they just come on maybe 5 minutes. I was just thinking to myself, like, man, what if I just came in and dropped a message just 1 minute? What if 5 seconds? Maybe that's all you need. Just 5 seconds of Mr. Saylee bringing some powerful information. I'm hearing things come on and text messages and all this different stuff. I'm not interested in it. I'm not at all. So the question of today, this is one of the most powerful questions. All of my questions, since I've been doing this since January, all the questions have been powerful. But now look at this. Are you ready to experience something that you never have. That's huge. Because you might not even, can you at least even conceive it? Can you even conceive? Can you even think of, imagine something that you always wanted to experience? Where's your visualization capacity? And this is for all individuals, all ages and all races, all genders, whatever. Man, this decisive December has been right along the lines with what's happening on the planet. I like individuals are talking about different things. They're cutting people off and loving themselves. I like that. I really do like that. Who a super fan sell? I want to know, hey, anybody, if you ever purchase anything from me or you ever even investing your time with me, oh man, you get my love and you get everything that may be necessary for you to get to your next level. If you purchase a session with, I mean, that's, like I said, I got enough free content on the web, as a counselor here in LA, and this amount of things that I do is, I'm not looking to get like 150, even 10 clients. Really, just only, even I was thinking about the other day, I'm like, man, I may just need 3 at a time for the rest of, I'm talking about for the rest of this life. And there'll become a time where I won't need any. Because I'll be at a level where I can just put out this information, and the individuals are just, maybe they'll use it, or they'll, I understand there's sometimes individuals intimidated, by my person, or they just like being around. I mean, that's cool too. I remember this one girl, I'm thinking about her now. I've never seen her like shy around anyone, but her would come around me. I'm like, then it's like, you shy around me. Okay. You never know who or how someone responds to your field. I just want to say the energetic field. I like when somebody feels they know what they're talking about around me. Please be like that. Let me just sit back and say nothing and just watch you. People acting like they're saying things for the first time or thinking I'm hearing something for the first time. That's good. Be that way. Be exactly who you are. That's why they said the freedom, the warmth, and the clarity. Freedom to be you, the clarity of non-judgment, and the freedom to be you, the warmth of non-judgment, and the clarity to know exactly what you need. So be you. And I ain't gonna judge you. I'm not gonna frown at you. Shout to December, the last month of the year, and I'm glad people are in a position where they feel like they can cut somebody off, even if it is family, for your betterment. That's beautiful. Now I want to, if anyone else is gonna come up, you have the opportunity to, just you hearing about the theme, Decisive December, you look it up. We in this information age. We gotta stop waiting for individuals to tell us what to do and how to do it. We ain't waiting for that. Are you ready to experience what you never have? There's gonna come a time too where I don't have a notepad or no pen or pencil or anymore like that. I'm just gonna help with this information. I don't need the notepad or I don't need a pen or pencil. The question enough will help you get to where you need to be, or at least where you want to be. But then I have to realize too, some individuals, they don't even want to be happy, or they don't want to be free, or they don't want to be calm. That's how I'm setting up my world towards where it's like I only want the individuals around me who may want 80% of what I want, or a portion. I realize, shoot, sometimes I really like just being alone because I like the way I like things, and I would hope others like the way things that they like the way they do. I need maximum control of my environment, what's around me. Like I said, everything around me is perfect, and it gets more and more perfect. That's how my life is. Some people life, they think, oh man, life is hard, or life is this, or life is problematic, or all that. No. Life is full of solutions. You got to be able to choose it. You have to be able to see if that's even something that you really want. Sometimes you might have had 20 years, just like I was talking about with my one homegirl. Maybe you be in a situation 20 years and you've accustomed to wrongdoing. So you feel like it's all, oh, that's natural. Oh, yeah, just wrongdoing. Or people just treat people like this. No, until you meet that one individual, you're like, dang, I thought everyone was like this. But then someone showed you differently. That's what I know when I pop up in people's lives. Is to show them like, hey man, all the 100% of the people that you've met are nothing like my person. And that's all right. That's okay. But being in a position of that, it can be draining. This is why when it comes to the self-love, I'm always filling my cup. And I live exactly how I want. And I don't allow anyone to shape or shift my reality on what they want. Oh man, to hell with what you want. Live your life peacefully and calmly and cool. But don't impose nonsense and buffoonery onto what I may want. This is why I know I'm not for everyone. Cause let's say I remember there was this one girl in high school. You trying to help her out or you give her some wisdom on that, but she doesn't want that. Imagine giving advice to someone and they don't even want it. They like toxicity, they like drama, and they like problems, but you in there trying to solve stuff in a brilliant way, but that ain't what they want. So are you ready to experience what you never have? Some people are not. It's just like this whole heaven on earth idea or concept that I've been bringing up. Talking with this one guy, he was saying, are you seeing what's going on this other side of the world? How could this be heaven? Like, man, you messing up already. You allowing the news to tell you how your world is going, then you've already lost. If you haven't seen any of those situations with your own two eyes, shout out to everyone there. If you haven't seen those situations with your own two eyes, you haven't sensed it and seen it, somebody that you know closely have showed you some video of it, then it's probably not even true. It's probably not even true. You can be in the middle of heaven and you're creating it, but you feel like, oh man, now there's killings or there's shootings or there's raping going on, or I don't want to say anything that may flag this, but there's things going on that are unacceptable to you. Well then, make a change, make a shift. This is why I like to say this, and maybe other hundreds have said it. Who cares? I always ask people, I'm like, how are you treating the world? People always say, oh, how's the world treating you? How's their... No. How are you treating the world? I'm putting the power back in your hands. When I always give up, now you handle this, you handle that. No. You handle it. You gotta define how you actually even want to live. That's what the Safe Space Saylee Show is about. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. If there's anything if you're unclear about, we're gonna get clear. The warmth, you know how that hug feels when it's like being in the womb. That was for some individuals most comfortable position that they've ever experienced in life. Being in the womb, their mom's womb. Food, warmth, nurture, whatever. And that was going on there. That's why I gotta keep coming back to this question. Are you ready to experience what you never had? That's gonna require a version of you or some actions by you that you've never committed. Or let's say it like this. You may have to do something for about a month or 2, 6 months to really see. Your breakthrough may not come until you're a year in of your situation, of what you want to create. Let's see if he or she is really serious about this life. Oh, I know if you're serious about if you putting 5 years in. Sometimes I look at some of my old Facebook posts, my memories. I'm like, dang, I was thinking like this 10 years ago or 5 years ago, or wherever. I'm like, oh, now I see why my life is set up like this. I built it up. And yeah, there may have been times that I failed certain things. But I know what I had to do to create what I wanted to experience. Whether that was financially, emotionally, physically as well too. And I know individuals can be intimidated because you come around me and you're not serious about solving your issues, then you might as well just get away. Because I can't be around somebody who just only talk about problems. No, it's not gonna work. Or we gossiping about something. That don't fly with me. Not at all. I've been a truthful individual since, and my brother reminded me, shout out to Banquet World. He reminded me, I'm like, dang, I was this truthful even at a young age. I remember I think they busted in on me or something right now. And I was watching TV, you know, when they had the scramblers or whatever. They'll scramble with some of those pay-per-view shows or whatever. And I think I was watching something that was mature. It was mature rated. And he's like, what you doing? And I told him I was watching FCX, you know, and he reminded me of that. I know he'll never forget it, but, you know, it reminded me. I'm like, dang, even in my youth, I was being truthful and honest. To a point where even maybe sometimes like certain ways they may get me in trouble on that, but I don't have to do any additional thinking because I've shared my truth with you. It's just like as a counselor. I'm so real with myself. If you lying to yourself, it's gonna show up. You can't lie to me. You only lying to you. And it shows up and you end up feeling guilty or shameful. You're like, dang, I had this pure soul around me and I was playing around. And people would do that. Shout out to everybody in as well too. People would do that. So that's why I was even telling my brother too. I like when somebody plays me. I like when somebody lies to me. I like if you hate me. I like if you don't like me. That's good. because you can't shift how I feel about me. It ain't gonna work. I'm determined to see how this life is gonna go if I never give up on me, or if I'm never swayed to look at myself negatively. Period. And that's how it's gonna be for the rest of this life. As long as I'm in control of my mind, that's how it's gonna go. Yeah, guys, so we probably gonna get out of here shortly, but I always want to come in with a message. I'm gonna start now with these shows or any of these segments with this Freedom Friday, Freedom Finding Fridays, or Self Love Saturdays, or Self Love Sundays, and the Safe Space Daily Show. I'm gonna come with enough information. I'm not gonna try to stretch things, because you can get your breakthrough in 10 seconds or less. You don't need to be on YouTube listening to people for hours, and you just like to hear somebody how they sound, but you ain't getting no breakthroughs. You're not getting anywhere. You're always seeking, always searching. Now I'm looking at some of these individuals that say, oh, you're about to be rich, you're about to be this. No, man, you're talking about stuff that I'm already past. We talking present moment. We talking about right now. I have it now. You can't, I'm not hoping for any future that doesn't come. This is right now. If I want to build a house in South Africa, or in Australia, or in where I just came from, Ghana, or in Liberia, that's now. I gotta embody that now. That's how the subconscious, what individuals say, that's how the subconscious works. I gotta feel that now, not later, not now. So yeah, guys, I appreciate everyone coming in. I hope that this raw truth has burned off all your impurities, and you really take yourself seriously. Are you ready to experience what you may have never experienced in this life? And you don't need any money to experience this. You don't need any subscription. You don't need to purchase any sessions, or none of that. I want everyone to know that I appreciate you individually, whether you're doing what you're supposed to do or you're not, because it actually still helps out the whole. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, it shows the individuals that are serious about it, like, hold on, I don't want to be like this. And if you are, you're showing some individuals where I want to be. So it all works. It all works. Man, I love this life. I really do. All right, guys, I really appreciate you. Just make sure you can always, when it comes to Mr. Saylee, you can always send a message. Maybe you want me to address something. Maybe you want to, just have that one-on-one talk. And I know a lot of people, they want to talk, they like, Mr. Saylee, but I'm not talking on live. Okay. Well, let's set up something, and maybe WhatsApp, or, there's so many ways to connect now. We can connect any kind of way. Maybe you just need 30 minutes. I remember this one girl, she was like, man, Mr. Saylee, I want to talk with you for 3 hours. I'm like, dang, why so specific? Why 3? I'm never questioning individuals on why they want certain things. I'm never questioning individuals, because they know what they need. Shout out to everyone coming in. We about to get up out of here, though. Shout out to my sister on that part. Very powerful. So let's do like this. Are you ready to experience what you never had? There's some individuals, they have certain things in life they want to experience, but they won't ever do it because they're not serious about their own life. When are you going to get serious? Maybe you're waiting for the next life. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people are. But we're about to get out of here. I appreciate you, all the likes and all the love, too. And the shares that's coming through. Oh, I do. I love it. I love it. We're gonna handle it like this, alright? The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. Guys, that's the freedom to be you. The warmth of non-judgment. And the clarity to know exactly what you need. Guys, this is Decisive December. Mr. Saylee signing off. Please take care of yourselves and love yourself. Please.